Hey everybody, just a quick update. Thank you so much for amazing wishes. I'm still in Kiev. I'm right in the center. I'm safe. I'm really as safe as I promise, as safe as I can be. Um, this is happening. So this is an airstrike alarm. Again, I am really safe. I'm about to go into a bomb shelter, but this is very real. All my friends, Russians, please, you guys need to end this. I see the world is standing up. I know how hopeless and helpless everybody's feeling. There's a real major life suffering going on. I'm talking to my friends that are here now with their kids. Their kids are getting sick because they're sticking it out in the basement and there's no heat. Everybody, this needs to come to. I will try my best to keep you updated, but guys, I'm not a reporter. I'm just somebody who's just here. I'm stuck. That's it. I'm not moving towards the border. There's absolutely no way. There are reports and there are videos of. There's military personnel everywhere. I'm gonna go inside, but there's videos of just tanks going and pummeling civilian cars trying to move out of the city. This is nonsense and it has to stop. If everybody out there thinks that Ukraine is doing it to itself, you're fucking misinformed and you need to check your sources. In the case of Russians, you need to check your leadership. Your leadership is rotten and they're lying to you. Let's do our best. I'm just going to say one more thing to all the incredible men and women of Ukrainian armed forces, and they've called the mobilization of everyone. So anybody 18 to whatever, they can't leave the country, man, right? So now it's extended to everyone, and it's coming to the point where women are going to start joining and enlisting, and they are. This nation is not giving up. They're going to be fighting. This is going to get really bad. This is going to get really bad. They're fucking young men that we know that are signing up to go to fucking war. You guys, this is not... This is very real. It's extremely disturbing. There's members of press everywhere. I'm about to get a bulletproof vest and look like that. Yo, I'm going to a bomb shelter, but I just want to say this is very real. This is not an army versus an army while the civilians are sitting by and watching. This is civilians in regular clothes and regular cars are getting into the military outfits, grabbing guns, and they're going to the front line. This is for real. This is not gonna end tonight because Russia's gonna strike a couple of times. This is center Kiev. Nobody's leaving. Nobody's giving up. This is gonna be very bad. Very bad. This is gonna escalate to extreme proportions. So I'm out here. I'm safe. We haven't been told to move, and I'm just following instructions. Hey, I just want to also really quickly add, like a lot of people asking if I'm making out. I just want to clarify. I'm not currently trying to leave. I'm staying here.
Видать, прямо в дом попала, в магазин. Это равнополье. После обстрела. Блять, и там горит. Горит, там горит, и тут все горит.
Всем привет! Меня зовут Сергей Притула, я украинский телеведущий и волонтер. Это видео я записываю не для своих подписчиков и тех людей, которые смотрели меня по телевизору в Украине в моей прежней жизни.
Buddy, I'm all good. I'm safe. Still here in Kiev. So I don't know what my purpose is with all this, but I'm just saying what I'm seeing, what I'm referencing against someone that I know here that is somewhere on the ground. So I'm giving you my best impression of what it actually is. I don't know what you're watching. I'm not watching any news. I don't see anything, but I'm around credible sources. I believe that putting out these type of images that I have been putting out is important, because then as long as there's a dialogue, someone's talking, someone's not shooting. And I think right now the sole purpose is for this to stop. You know, the shooting got to stop. Let them go back to talking for however long it takes. So that's my purpose, I think, with a lot of people are watching news media sources. By the way, amazing background. Whatever religion you are, when you're exposed to this kind of stuff, you start saying religious things. Trust me. But the idea is that, you know, we got to force the public opinion and public to stand up. There's a lot of people. There's few individuals that are making commands and rules, and it's crazy to imagine that all of this is one person. One person can immediately stop it, or at least halt it. Point made. Sit down, talk. Let's just stay away from politics, right? But like, stop shooting. People are people are dying. People are dying. It's dangerous, and kids are dying. There's a kids play. And finally, just to stay away from this becoming a rant, just let's be productive. A lot of people have lost property. A lot of people are losing property as we speak. So let's find sources for making donations. Okay, there's enough. While the war is going on, there's always, you know, help is around, and they need to be funded, right? So let's fund the people that are suffering at the very least. That's important. Do your diligence. As soon as I get informed as to some organizations, I'll post them. But like I said, I'm just letting you know what's needed. People need to be supported. They're losing houses. They're losing electricity. They're losing water. I'm being told that there's going to be no water, no electricity in the Kiev, in this area, and right in the center for a minute. So, you know, guys, we're a big community. Dances or not, let's do what we can. I love you all. Thank you. All right, not playing a reporter still. Just disclaimer, not a reporter, just my personal stuff. So just gathered some information on the ground. I had some friends that left, that were driving, and they're driving towards the Polish border, trying to get out. One I haven't been in contact with for a minute. The other one made it out of Kiev. It took a very long time, like 8 hours, 6, 7 hours, something crazy. Some were shot at, some were shot over their car, but, you know, thank God everything's okay with them. I have another friend that enlisted, few friends that enlisted. One I haven't heard from, and the other one is just patrolling the area in his city. So shots are being heard, and things of that nature. From what's available to me, and from what I see and what I hear, it seems that Ukrainian army is doing an incredible job at stopping any kind of, you know, advancement of Russian forces. And this, to me, is the opportunity, is the time for public outcry to crank up all the way, because I think this is a good time for everybody to pause, and that pause to come to the table, start talking. My goal isn't that I know the answer. I don't know the answer. I just want the shooting to stop. And I want there to be a reset. I want kids to be put to safety. I want elderly to be taken care of, and I want everybody to maybe come to their senses. This has been crazy, and it feels that it feels to me like there's a positive opportunity at the end of it all. However, I don't know, maybe I'm just a hopeless optimist, but I feel like we can come to the senses. This does not need to escalate. Fingers crossed that I won't be wrong with this. Thank you. All right, so it's all quiet for a second, and but the anticipation is of airstrikes on Kiev, direct airstrikes. So that's what's anticipated right now. I think Klitschko, who was a mayor of Kiev, he came out publicly and said a couple of times. So everything's going around. Everything in the city is being done to strengthen whatever needs to be strengthened. So, anticipation of airstrikes, and we heard some sirens, but so far it's kind of like eerie calm before the storm. Keep you updated if we can. We just heard sirens outside, and everybody's a little panicked, but I just want to say really quick before I gotta go to bomb shelter. The Bethany, my friend Bethany Frankel, I saw a couple of posts ago, that siren. So she set up right outside Poland, right outside the border with Poland in Polish territory. So after people cross, she receives them and she gives them aid. A lot of women and children, they get separated from their men, father, son, husbands, whatever, at the border because they're not allowed to leave. And so the women make it out without a man. And so Bethany's there to help him out. She has a lot of aid and she's doing incredible work. I'm gonna post information as soon as I can, and when I get something coherent. We're also working on a hotline number, maybe somewhere to call, because people have been standing for a long time to cross the border. Anyway, it's sirens. I'm out. Okay, so it's a little calm now, and I got my stuff. I'm ready to go, but they said it's gonna be like this up and down all. Everybody's calling me all night today. There's going to be sirens. We're going to be told to go, and then it's going to, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I realized, so Khrushchev is the town on the Ukrainian side, and Budomirs is the town on Polish side. That's the crossing. Khrushchev, Budomirs is the crossing where Bethany is set up on Polish side and ready to receive people that are coming over. And so she has been so far. It's been pretty crazy over there. But it's also a crossing that is less packed than all others. So I would suggest to whoever is going to maybe go that way. Для русскоязычной общины, ребята, если вы едете в сторону Польши и переходите через границу, я рекомендую ехать с Грушев. Это город Грушев, рядом с Львовом, недалеко от Львова. И граница с городом Будомирс, это на польской стороне. Переходя границу, у вас там есть кому встретить, и у кого есть помощь для вас, и вас примут, обнимут, не знаю, обогреют. Я рекомендую ехать в ту сторону, потому что там самая маленькая пробка. Желаю удачи. Я буду ставить какую-то информацию, как только она будет поступать.
Блядь, ёбаный в рот.